Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned into Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about this situation that is playing out on social media between DDG, Halle, and Rubi Rose. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have been keeping your eye on the streets, but it seemed like there was a situation that happened between DDG and Halle that hinted that there was somewhat trouble in paradise. And I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty and I'm going to break down all of it for you guys tonight. But before I get going, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that the sound is good, the audio is good. I'm coming through. So press 1 if you guys hear me and we can get this show on the road. Okay. And get on into it tonight. So let me know y'all can hear me first and then we could get on into it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button because, if it ain't nothing, I'm going to have my opinion that seems to be different from the masses, and it's time to talk about it. Now, I have not done any content recently because I've been going through my own little ish behind the scenes, period, and I needed my little break. But after today, seeing this, I'm like, nah. We definitely have to talk about it. So we about to get on into it. So if you guys do not know, DDG is a YouTuber who has basically built his brand from the ground up, and he is very much so self-made. So I don't want to discredit anything that he has accomplished because he is one of the YouTubers who not only put himself on, but he also put his whole entire family on, and he has built something for himself and for his family to eat off of as well. So I commend DDG as a YouTuber and what he has built. Now, as for Halle, she is under the Beyonce umbrella. She is an artist that Beyonce has taken under her wing along with her sister. And Beyonce is basically like a mentor to them. With Beyonce's type of cosign, she's able to catapult herself into A-list spaces. So when you are a YouTuber, you're not really looked at as A-list right off the top, without putting in a lot of work. Now, Halle can sing, but to be an A-list celebrity, I don't know that she's put in all of the work like that. But because she has the Beyonce cosign, it catapults her into spaces that others would have to take a longer time to prove themselves in order to be able to say, hey, I'm an A-lister. There's several people, artists, singers who have put in way more work than her that are not A-list. But again, because of the Beyonce cosign, she's able to claim that right away, and it's put her above a lot of people. Okay. So now, DDG, he has dated basically influencers. He's dated other fellow YouTubers. And in a lot of DDG situations, he has been more popular than the girls that he has dated. Okay. He has basically built a name for himself that when he dates somebody, they become very popular because of their alignment with him and how he strategically does his YouTube videos. Now, Halle is the first girl that he has dated that is more popular than him. So she's able to elevate him and put him in spaces that he before was not in. Before, it was DDG putting girls on that were not on. And now Halle is in a position to elevate him even higher. So they have been dating, and a lot of people, since they started dating, they were basically warning Halle that, hey, we've seen his antics before with other females, and you might want to watch out because, girl, we don't want him to see you, in a situation that we've seen other girls, yada, yada. Now, on the outside, they look like a cute couple. They complement each other. They both got the dreads, both, black, and both people who are successful in their own right. So it looks like a complimentary couple, and a lot of people have been rooting for them. Now, Rubi Rose is DDG's ex. Now, Rubi Rose is a woman who is a very beautiful girl, and she basically got a lot of her fame by being a girl that a lot of men lust over. So a lot of people would see Rubi Rose pictures, they would lust over her because she's bad. I don't care what nobody say. Rubi Rose is a pretty girl, period. And if you say otherwise, I mean, everybody's entitled to different taste, but I just feel like she just, she's very pretty, period. So, and so is Halle, but it's a different type of appeal. You know what I'm saying? Rubi Rose just got that, like, that XXX appeal, like that. You know what I'm saying? That appeal. And Halle has that I'm pretty church girl, innocent. It's just different. Anyways, so, she is the girl who a lot of guys have lusted over, and she has been done wrong by guys. Guys lust over her, they get with her, but then when they get with her, it turns a bad situation real quick. The situation's in, she's been done wrong to where she's been flown out by dudes, and then she didn't have the money to get back, and then she was able to elevate and turn her sexiness into a business. She started rapping. She opened up a OnlyFans, and she elevated herself up in a way to where it's like, F any dude who tries to diss me. Like, you know what I'm saying? She elevated herself, period. And she had a hell of a comeback. Okay. So she ended up dating DDG. And when she ended up dating DDG, things kind of was toxic. They would break up, get back together, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. And every time they would, blast each other online, throw subliminals and things like that. In the midst of them being broken up, DDG then gets with Halle. So he starts this relationship with Halle, and now he's in this relationship with Halle. She's this calm, sweet girl who doesn't really beef with anybody. She seems to be, kind of mild-mannered and very, just like a non-confrontational chick, a non-confrontational chick. Okay. So, they've been getting together, and she has been exposing DDG to a lot of things that he otherwise would have had to work a lot harder to get in those spaces. Again, because of Beyonce cosign, she's able to get to them quicker, but anybody else, they would have to work way harder to get in those spaces. So she's able to elevate him, and he's been into these spaces. So a lot of people have been championing them as couple goals. They've been like, oh my God, couple goals, whatever. So DDG came to the internet, and when DDG came to the internet and basically alluded that there was trouble in paradise, he tweeted up a tweet and he said, all these girls the same, ain't no way. So when he posted all these girls the same, ain't no way, people alluded or assumed that tweet meant that Halle must have cheated on him. Now, I felt like that was a stupid assumption to just jump out the gate with. And I felt like, damn, like that's not even enough context to understand what he's saying all these girls are the same for. You know what I'm saying? When I looked at it, he could have been thinking all these girls are the same because when we get in an argument, they all close down and want to dump me without, conflict resolution. Or all these girls are the same because they either do or don't cook. Or all these girls are the same because, you know what I'm saying, they get in a fit after they get on their period. Or, like all these girls being the same could be a multitude of things. So I didn't automatically deduce it to, oh, it has to be, oh, she must have cheated on him. However, the internet automatically said, oh, he's saying all these girls are the same. So he's trying to insinuate that she cheated on him. And I was just like, I didn't really, it's not enough context for me to summarize that as, oh, she must have cheated. It's a lot of things that could have been. And you know what I'm saying? People just jumping off out the porch. So her sister then entered the chat and she decided to go off on DDG after people also noticed that DDG and Halle were no longer following each other. So people, after he posted up that tweet, they went looking and they were like, wait a minute. Halle and DDG are no longer following each other anymore. So people seen that they weren't following each other. They seen that he had made the comment about all the girls being the same. And they were like, okay, clearly there must be some type of breakup or some type of situation to where they not really, seeing eye to eye or something. So then the sister of Halle then entered the chat and she decided to address DDG on social media. And this is what her sister said.
Good morning, y'all. So what I don't like is when I wake up or when I go on YouTube first thing in the morning and I see my sister on the blogs and it's over some dude. Daryl, DDG, like, bruh, what's wrong with you? Halle's not like the ones that you've been with. You will not treat her the way that you've treated these others. I don't give a freak if y'all had issues going on. That's what you won't do. Please understand that. Like, you're not going to do her the way that you did to everybody else. You're not going to come to social media and try to put her on blast and insinuate or put out something to make it seem like she was doing something that she wasn't doing. You need to pipe down and get yourself together. If y'all broke up, then you need to just unfollow and just keep it pushing. You don't have to put nothing out there like that about all these girls is the same. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Okay.
All right. So when I seen this, before the sister made a statement saying, and no, this is not Chloe. This is their older sister. They have an older sister older than Chloe. When I seen the sister come out and say this, I felt like it wasn't her place to address. I felt like if Halle has not addressed the tweets, then it's not her position to make the block hotter and address it and trying to check GDG over something that it wasn't enough context to say what she did. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it wasn't enough for the sister to step in at that point. Now, don't get me wrong. If you the sister, have your sister back. But I feel like as a sister, know when it's your time to speak and check a nigga versus sitting back and letting this shit play out, talking to your sister first, getting an understanding on what the situation is. Because if your sister is only going to go back to the dude, you're going to look silly jumping in their mix. So before you jump off the porch, in having your sister's back, which you should have your sister's back, you need to first speak to sis, see what page sis is on and how sis is stepping. And if she's still gonna be with the nigga, then you check the nigga outside of the public eye. Because if you checking him publicly and your sister, all she gonna do is go right back to him, then that makes you look like the oddball out of the equation and makes you look silly. So before she made the statement saying, my bad, y'all, I spoke to sis and ain't nothing going on, LOL, let me go back to drinking my water and minding my business. Before she posted this, I felt like this is a possibility that was going to happen because this is what happens when you jump off the porch in other people's situations, not knowing how they're stepping in it. Okay. So after the sister checked him, she basically ate her words and was like, my bad, y'all. I should have never said nothing. Let me go back to minding my business because obviously my sister going to stick beside him and let me just, you know what I'm saying? Until it's time, let me go back in the bushes. Okay. So that situation happened with the sister. I got attacked on the blogs because I felt like I said, I stand on what I say. I don't feel like that was the time for the sister to step in. Now, a sister should have her sister's back. A sister should check a nigga for her sister. However, I did not feel like that was the time for her sister to address him publicly if the sister Haley has not put a line in the sand on if she was still going to be with him or not going to be with him, period. All right? So moving on from there. So this situation happened and, you know, people kept speculating whether or not Haley and DDG were together. They were speculating whether or not, you know, they're together. They still noticed that, you know, DDG has started responding to some of the stuff, but he had not said verbatim, we're still together or we broke up. He kind of was dancing around it. So it alluded that they were broken up. However, nobody cheated. Okay. Because all he said was, oh, you know, nobody cheated on nobody, blase, 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 blase. Okay. So moving forward from that, then, okay. So wait, let me show y'all what he said when he said nobody cheated on nobody, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so y'all could get the full breakdown. Okay, so this is what he said in response. He said, nobody cheated on nobody, by the way. Don't take my tweets too serious. And then he said, my life, they said, you just wanted to retweet like a quote page. And then he said, my life goal is to hit 2 million followers on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. So this was all while he was basically promoting his music. Okay. He was promoting his music at the same time. And people kind of chummed it up to, okay, DDG just trying to get attention for his album sales. And Haley's probably in on it, blah, 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 blah. He does pranks on his YouTube to try to get people to pay attention to what he got going on, blah, 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 blah. So then here comes Rubi Rose. So I guess there was a video of Haley in a shirt that belonged to, or Rubi Rose felt like was her shirt. Now, it is possible that Haley and her could have purchased the same shirt. However, it's mighty coincidental if I was with the nigga and now you got on the same shirt that I was wearing, and if it's no longer in my possession. Now, we didn't get all those context clues, but I'm just saying it's possible for y'all to both have the shirt on. However, if I know that the shirt ain't in my possession and your girl got the shirt on, I'ma feel like, child, what's it giving? So she seen that Haley had on a shirt, okay? So it says she tweeted out, and mind you, she did not put the side by side of the shirts together. The fans did that. But when you got a big audience, the fans are going to do that. So she had tweeted out and she says, having your be where my clothes is crazy, LOL. Okay. And so people noticed that a picture or video that Haley had just posted up was the same shirt that Rubi Rose had been seen in. So she then clarified and she says, I like Haley. DDG a weirdo though, for sure. And for that, I agree with her. Like, listen, I don't have to have smoke for your girl to feel like it's weird that you got your girl in my shirt. It don't mean that I don't like your girl. I think that you're a weirdo for not throwing my shirt away and your girl is wearing my shirt. I don't care how it's pronounced. I'm going to say Haley. Haley is how I read it. And it's stuck in my brain like that. Even if you try to correct me, it's still going to come out Haley. So anyway, Haley, she, has been silent throughout all of this or whatever. And so people was like going down Rubi Rose's throat and they was like, oh my God, you're a hater. Why are you calling out that she got on the shirt? You just want attention, blah, 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 all of that. Listen, I don't care what y'all call one attention or not. I feel like she got a right to feel like that's weird. If you got a girl and you got her in my shirt, I have the right to call it out and say that that's weird. Like, I don't give a damn how much attention y'all think somebody want. If I see a nigga that I used to date and a girl got on my shirt, I don't give a damn how much attention y'all think. Like, period. No, like she got on my shirt. That's weird. You're the weirdo. She ain't weird. You're weird because I'm sure she probably don't even know that's my shirt. But you know that's my shirt. You know that's my shirt. So to have your girl in my shirt like it won't get the internet is weird. And I feel like she got a right to feel like that, period. I don't care who feel no other type of way, period. So anyways, so people was mad at Ruby for that. They like, oh, you know, you just want attention, whoop, 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 all this stuff. Oh, well, it's too bad, so sad. He shouldn't be putting her in a position to get attention, period. Oh, well. So then after that situation happened, a few days, I think a day passed, maybe a day. I think a day passed to where she put him on blast. And mind you, I don't think that she put him on blast because of she wanted to put him on blast just to get attention. I feel like y'all be playing on people top in their comments. Y'all be trying to make other women less than other women. And so I feel like that's what prompted her to unload the clip. I feel like she called out the situation about the shirts. I feel like, and I'm just going off of what I feel, I don't know, but I haven't looked through all of her mentions, but I'm sure it's there. I feel like somebody tried to play her like, girl, DDG don't want you. He with Halle. You're nothing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Because that's what y'all do. Y'all always act like these niggas don't want certain females, just like the OG situation. Oh, OG, he don't want you. She's like, oh, Chad Ostinko wanted me and she proved it. Period. Y'all always be thinking that these dudes are so beneath these women that they be fiending to fuck. Okay? And so I feel like people was in her mentions and was probably like, girl, why you pointing out that she got on your shirt? You're weird. He don't want you. Blah, 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 blah. And I feel like that put the battery in her back to unload the clip and let them know, bitch, he is in my DM. Fuck you talking about? I'm beneath her. Because that's what y'all do. Child, I am living, breathing testimony of it. I know these niggas is, period. And so y'all tried to put her beneath somebody else like, oh, da-da-da. So she unloaded the clip, period. But because the woman is Halle, a lot of people want to coddle her image. You know, they want to coddle, oh, she's this Disney princess. Oh my God, no. Let's make her life look perfect. Let's not make it look like she has a toxic nigga. Let's make it look like she got the perfect fairy tale. No, no, no. You can't expose DDG because that's going to make our Disney princess look like she has toxicity in her life. And we cannot have that for our princess. Fuck out of here. Fuck all that shit. Y'all, the same motherfuckers who saying that she wrong for unloading the clip is the same motherfuckers who put the battery in her back to do it. Period. So, anyways, let me go to then Rubi Rose unloading the clip. Okay. And so she unloaded the clip and she said, this is why I'm single. Okay, and she shared messages of DDG hitting her up and asking her if she was still in LA. Okay, so she posted up these messages and it shows DDG had reached out to her at 3:24 a.m. Okay, and then on Tuesday, he hit her up. And he said, you still in LA? She says, yeah. He says, where are you at? She says, getting ready. How about you? And then she says, you hitting me the day y'all argue is so you. LOL. He says, LOL, you right. Let me go heal first. Okay. So, he says, you right. Let me go heal first. Okay. Oh, that mean what you own, girl? That show you how old I am, child. I only know 5 abbreviations: WYA, IDK, and 3 more. So now WYO mean what you own, child. I see that's showing my age right there because I only know 5 abbreviations. Okay, I know 5. That's my max. I don't know no more. When y'all get to abbreviating everything, my limit is 5. Okay, my limit is 5. Okay, so not WYO meaning what you own, child. Okay, well he say what you own, and she say getting ready. How about you? Okay. And he said you hit me the day y'all she said you hit me the day y'all argue is so you LOL. He say LOL, you right. Let me go first. Okay. We got to get these abbreviations together, child, because I am up in age and I can't keep up. I cannot keep up, child. I cannot keep up with all of it. So, okay, so boom. So after that, he responds, basically, oh, well, he finds out while he was live, y'all. So while he was live streaming, he found out that she unloaded the clip and he found out that she had exposed the fact that he was in her DM. So once he found out that she had, then he went into full damage control, trying to do damage control and trying to change the narrative, child. So let me show y'all his reaction when he found out on live. And it's typical nigga shit. You already know. If y'all enjoying the stream so far, make sure to hit the like button. Okay, it's been a while since I streamed and I talked to y'all. Again, I've been going through my own stuff, child. But you know what? I've been going through my own stuff and have not really been feeling like doing content. And I talked to another content creator and we was just both talking about both our situations with these raggedy niggas. And then I seen this situation and I was like, nah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Period. Tired of these niggas. Period. So this is him finding out on live stream. Hold on. Let me let it load up. Because child, fuck all of it what y'all be talking about. Period. Hold on.
I hate this bitch. Oh my God, I hate this bitch. Oh my God. I hate this bitch. I hate this bitch. Oh my God, I hate this bitch. Oh my God. I hate this bitch.
Child, be his karma, Ruby. Period. Fuck them. You don't owe no. And I'm a woman who I don't want to see another woman hurt. I've been hurt. I've been dealing with my own hurt. I've been dealing with my own situation. I don't want to see another woman hurt. However, I feel like I'd rather know sooner than later. I'd rather know the situation is some bullshit. Okay, and I ain't dealt with no finding out about no female. I didn't deal with nothing like this, period. But I rather know that my Do y'all hear me? It kicked me out the studio. Do y'all hear me? Okay, I don't know why it kicked me out. But anyways, now we back. So what was I saying? Okay, so as you see, he all like, oh, I hate her, blah, 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 you know, all this crap. And it's so typical of dudes. Like, they will get caught red-handed and act like they hate you for them hitting you up. You knew what type of female Ruby was when you went after her. You knew what type of female she was when you was trying to text her. Like, now all of a sudden you hate her, all this stuff like that. I rather I know, and thank you for reminding me, and Twala, I'm the type of female, I don't want to see other females hurt, and I don't want to be hurt myself. But if I'm in a situation that does not serve me, if I'm in a situation that leads me nowhere, I rather find out now than later. I'd rather go through my process now than later. So if realizing that her dude is a dude that entertain other females and will run back to their ex the moment that they get into a situation, I feel like it's wise for her, even if she gonna stay with DDG, because it sounds like her response, she gonna stick beside him. I feel like she still at the very least knows in the back of her mind that if I get into it with my dude, he has a possibility of being the type of dude that's going to run back to his ex, period. So anyways, going forward, so after he had basically said that he hate her, hold on, let's bring that back real quick. Let's bring that back. And if I get kicked out of the studio again, let me bring my guest up also on stage so that if I get kicked out, he can take over when I'm not talking. So anyways, let's bring this back again.
I hate this bitch. Oh my God, I hate this bitch. Oh my God. I hate this bitch.
All right. And he says, I know it looks bad, but it ain't what it seemed. Now, y'all got to help me out with the abbreviations, because what does STG mean? He said, that B is just evil. Now, y'all gotta help me out with the abbreviations. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. He says, I know it looks bad, but it ain't what it seems. STG, that be just, oh, swear to God. Okay, see, I don't be knowing. I be looking like, okay, skip that. I don't know what that means. And skip, okay, so it means swear to God. Okay, swear to God. Okay, see, child, I only know 5 abbreviations. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, so he says, I know it looks bad, but it ain't what it seems. Swear to God, that be just evil. Okay, he said that be is just evil. Okay, and so on top of that, then he starts going back and forth with her. She says, Ends gotta hit me on Twitter because they blocked on everything else. He says, Cap, you old news, gang. You want to be Ice Spice now, clown. This is the most relevant you've been in years. Quit posting that weak A music you didn't write on your story. She said, he mad I wouldn't go home with him after Carisha party. Then he says, she's weird and been trying to get back with me ever since I moved on. Hence why she ain't got another in since. So then Haley enters the chat and she says, the devil is working. LOL. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone. Ciao. The devil is working. Heart emoji. LOL. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone. You know, I feel like that's how she sounded typing that. And so then, oh, they ain't got the rest on here. We gotta go somewhere else for the rest. Hold on. Let me go to another blog that got the rest because they slipping over there. So then Ruby says, you call me every time you see me with a new end talking ish about them. I'm single because I don't play that ish. You know that. That's why you went to the calm girl who will put up with it. And I was like, ooh. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm reading, child. She said, you call me every time you see me with a new end talking ish about them. I'm single because I don't play that ish. Know that. That's why you went to the calm girl who will put up with it. Okay? And that was in response to Haley saying, the devil is working. LOL. Please don't feed into the lies, especially from a party. Stay blessed, everyone. You know? So that was her saying, boy, do you want to play some more? Should I keep going some more? Should I keep this going more? Because you ain't with me because you know I'm not putting up with that shit. So don't try to play the, because she's single crap. Because I'm single, because I'm not going for it. And Kevy Kev, what was your response to that situation? Because you said a lot of times guys get mad at girls because they can't control them, and then they go, what you said? Unmute your mic.
Hey, yo, peace, y'all. It's your boy Kevy Kev, man. We got to bring DDG to the front of the congregation on this one, man. He really messed up big time. Like, as a man, he should never have his relationship on the internet. That's messy. That you shouldn't do that as a man. And then on top of that, what he did to me that I thought was, really egregious was he fronted. Like, we all know why you was in that girl DMs. We know what you was trying to achieve. You broke up with your lady and you hit the last shorty that, you was really feeling. I mean, all men do this. Keep it real, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to compare this DDG situation because he responded, and no disrespect to him, he responded like a boy. When you look at Michael B. Jordan and his situation, he responded like a man. He didn't go back and forth on the internet. He didn't slander his ex. He didn't say nothing about her. DDG never had to respond. And then he chose to respond, and he responded in a way that was really disingenuous. So I think that was the biggest takeaway for me personally was how he reacted. You had a lot of things. I think that was a wonderful breakdown, by the way. Awesome breakdown, Nick. But he should have just came out and said, yo, I wanted to smash, you know what I mean? And just be real. You broke up with your girl, y'all wasn't together. It is what it is. But where he messed up, he's playing her game, which is the going back and forth on the internet. Like, that's corny, in my opinion. Well, I'm sorry, Nick. What was
and
your
he's
question?
Trying to say that the messages are CGI, like they're not real.
That's whack. Nobody believes that, man. Nobody believes that. You text her at 3-something in the morning. We all know what that's about. Just say what it is. Like, yo, bro, just say what it is, man. Like, I like DDG a lot. I've been watching the guy since he was before he was legal to drink, I was watching the kid. So he's not somebody I dislike. He just, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot more maturing to do, man. Like, he has a lot more maturing to do. Like, I understand why Rubi Rose played the game that she played the game the way that she's supposed to play the game. She's a person with her own platform. She's a person who, you know, is building her own image and brand. And this was something that, we're talking about her right now on Super Bowl Sunday. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's working for her, but for him, silence is golden. He should have never responded in the first place. If you like Chloe and you want to be with her, be with her.
Haley or Halle.
Halle, I'm sorry. Chloe's the older sister, right? If you like Haley or Halle, I don't know her name. I don't watch Disney. That's not my generation. But if you like her, be with her. But keep that off the internet. Like, this is the problem when celebrities date other celebrities. If everything becomes public, when the romance phase, you know, the honeymoon phase, as well as the breakup, and it really damages your credibility as a man when you coming out there and you talking about your ex in a negative way. Even if what you're saying is true, it doesn't matter. As a man, you're supposed to just move on. Michael B. Jordan, he did it. Oh my God, masterfully played. And DDG's supposed to have like a team, a manager, and all that. Like, come on, bro. You should have known better.
Mm-hmm. Ashley says, I think Haley's sister made all this worse. DDG and Ruby put the cherry on top. Exactly. The sister brought way more attention to it than needed. And now, on top of now, instead of holding niggas accountable, now DDG's sister is jumping into it, saying that she want to fight Rubi Rose. So let me pull that up. So instead of telling your brother to fucking not go after a female that he once was with and holding him accountable for being a fuck nigga, now the sister wants her talking about she want to whoop what's his name? She want to whoop what's his name? Rubi Rose. Yeah, she want to whoop Rubi Rose because of her putting a situation on blast. But Rubi Rose wouldn't have nothing to put on blast if your brother was not in her DM. So she wrote, y'all could tell Rubi Rose I want all the smoke. I owe that beat a whooping anyways for the ish she pulled with my mama and sister. Bees always want to bully the sweet girls. Now, first of all, I don't think that Rubi Rose is bullying the sweet girl. She's putting your brother on blast for being in her DM. She owes Haley nothing. I get so sick and tired of people thinking that, oh, if I'm sweet and I talk like this and and I'm like this, then that allows me to become as sideways, or that allows the motherfucker to play on my top. So as long as I was a person, if she would have, you know what I'm saying, bit and engaged, then it's like, oh, you know, you're doing the sweet girl wrong. How about the brother who owes the sweet girl loyalty? How about the brother? What am I lying about, Lee, girl? She said, Nick, you're lying now. LOL. What am I lying about? What am I lying about? Let me know, child. Anyways, I feel like hold your brother accountable. Hold him accountable. But let me open up the chat. What else did you want to say, Kevy Kev? I talked a lot.
Nah, no sweat. I just wanted to say, just to kind of be fair, because I don't want to be like I'm simping or whatever. Rubi Rose, she was being petty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was being petty. Like, you're clearly following his ex-girlfriend's information if you finding that she's wearing your shirt. Like, nobody pointed out, hey, isn't that your shirt, Rubi Rose? Like, she had to been checking to see that. Secondly, you know, I'm not buying that.
Stuff that you don't even be checking for.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know. Like, I don't follow either one of them, but I would imagine no one would know that DDG was in possession of her shirt but her. You know what I'm saying? That's just my assumption. I don't know. But the other thing I would say is this. she said herself that DDG, every time she's talking to a guy, he's saying whatever about it, right? Well, then you're not single because you don't want to be with DDG because you were talking to other men after him. You're single because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you want to be single or
she's single because she's not gonna put up with that mess.
well, I'm saying, was the next guy doing that? Was the guy after that? Do all men do this? I don't think all men do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I believe
all niggas do a lot of the same shit, period. Somebody said, Neek, why you keep defending Rubi Rose? Because I don't think she wrong for putting him on blast.
I mean, I do, but I don't hold women to the same standard that I hold
If
men.
this was anybody else, if a female put Moneybag Yo on blast for sliding in their DMs, do you think any bitch in the chat would feel any type of sympathy for Ari? If this was anybody else and their dude got put on blast for sliding in another female DM, do you think that anybody would bat an eyelash? No, it's because they built this fairy tale about this Disney princess, innocent, sweet girl in their head, and they want to keep up with that narrative. That's it. If this was any of us, anybody else, people would not care that the nigga was put on blast.
You might be
Go
right.
ahead. Sorry.
No, you might be right. But let's flip it around, right? What if a guy did that? What if a guy exposed a woman for sliding in his DMs, right? Like, we would think that's corny. We would say, yo, why are you putting her
would.
information?
Niggas shouldn't
That's what I'm
act
saying.
like
So I don't
females
hold women
act.
to the
We
same
already
standard for that. Right. So we're in agreement there, for sure. But yeah, you could bring other people up. I'm interested to hear what other people have to say as well on this. I love DDG. I think he's very talented. I think he's a very intelligent young man. But I think that he has a lot of maturing to do. And I think that, I don't think that his girl, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend, I don't think she deserved that. I think that her response was very tasteful in terms of not really going directly at Ruby. You should never go at the other person. I think that's a bad attitude. Like, oh, you talking to my man, like how her sister was. I agree with you 100%. Her sister should have minded her business. Again, like, I don't think that was her place. And what if they get back together? What if they wind up getting married down the road? Like, if you wanted to address DDG, don't address him to the internet. Address him directly. If you want to address Rubi Rose, address her directly. You go all celebrities. You could contact her if you wanted to. So I just think this whole thing is messy to do on the internet.
Yeah. So I want to address this. Somebody said she's genuinely a sweet girl, though. What's the problem with that? And I don't have a problem with her being a sweet girl. I have a problem with y'all thinking that she's an exception to shit that y'all would not find an exception for anybody else. So if a girl is not all meek and mild, y'all act like she deserved the shit, even if she don't have a toxic record, even if she don't have, a record of being toxic, doing toxic shit. If she is not a meek and mild talking person, y'all act like other women deserve the shit. That's my problem with it. It's not that she's a sweet girl. It's how y'all act around certain stuff that y'all would not act that way if it was anybody else. That's my issue. I don't have a problem with a girl being a sweet girl. She could be a sweet girl. My problem is y'all acting like everybody else has to dance around it when y'all don't dance around it for nobody else.
And then I think also is a very important point to make. If you broke up with somebody on some, like, you breaking up with them multiple times, like, why text her? Why get at her? Like, you a person with a lot of money, you can meet a lot of females. Why her? I think that, like, obvious. I mean, we know the obvious reason, right? He enjoyed whatever experiences he had with her, but I think that the biggest thing was, you knew what type, like you said it earlier, you knew what type of female you was dealing with in the first place. So sliding her DM, that was the first mistake of all of them. So, like I said, I put most of the accountability on DDG. He's the person that I feel is the most culpable in this situation.
Right. And so now one of Rubi Rose's friends is also hopping in the mix as well. And they responding to Halle's tweet when Halle is saying, the devil is a lie, woo, 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 woo. One of Rubi Rose's friends hopped on the chat and said the following. So let me read this. He said, girl, no. Your man was drooling over my sister at Young Miami's party, not even trying to hide it. Everyone saw, LOL, and even had his bodyguard come up and pass along a message. Give me a break. You were in Ruby's close friends while she was with DDG, seeing firsthand how he was doing her, and you still wanted to give him a try. Don't be embarrassing. The devil is who you're laying your head next to, baby. And that be my issue too with the whole I'm a sweet girl act, because y'all be, and I don't know that this to be true, but
Nick, I think you cut out. Yeah, she might have to reconnect.
I cut out?
Yeah, okay, there you go. You're back.
Okay, what part did y'all not hear?
You only cut out for a second, so they heard pretty much what you were saying. You literally like 1 or 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was just reading what he said. Did y'all somebody said, Nick, you sound like you don't like Halle. I don't have a problem with Halle. That's the part that y'all don't get. I don't have a problem with her. I have a problem of y'all perception of situations based on who the girl is.
Like, y'all, she's saying y'all being hypocritical, because if this was another person with a different type of personality or different, background.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't have a problem with her. I have a problem with y'all, because if it's anybody else, y'all would not have this stance. I know it.
I agree. I do believe that to be true as well. But and y'all don't misinterpret that she's putting blame on Halle because of the scenario. She's just pointing out the hypocrisy. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can totally understand where she's coming from.
Oh, y'all want me to read what he said again? He said, okay, so to Haley's tweet, he responded and he said, girl, no, your man was drooling all over my sister at Young Miami's party, not even trying to hide it. Everyone saw, LOL, even had his bodyguard come up and pass along a message. Give me a break. You were in Ruby's close friends while she was with DDG, seeing firsthand how he was doing her, and you still wanted to give him a try. Don't be embarrassing. The devil is who you're laying your head next to, baby, is what he said.
You know what I think? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead.
You know what I think it is? I think that DDG was really fell for Rubi Rose. He really liked that girl a whole lot. But I think the reason why he knew he couldn't be with her is because she wouldn't get on his program. And so he had to abandon that situation. But I believe that I would go as far as to say he probably loved Rubi Rose very deeply, and he was hurt by the situation not being able to be the way that he wanted it to be. But he couldn't get the kind of relationship that he wanted from her. And I think that's how he ended up with Halle. And, that's why you see two different types of women, like on opposite sides of the spectrum type.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, see, this is why you should keep your situation private. I mean, if somebody blasts your private messages, there's really nothing you could do about it, because, it is what it is. But it is, it does make more people inclined to jump in when other people are jumping in. So like when the sisters is jumping in, you know, Haley's sister jumping in, DDG sister jumping in, then that does make other people inclined to jump in and give their inputs on types of situations. So let me drop the link in the chat. I'm not going to stay live much longer. The Super Bowl is actually literally going on. We sitting here like the Super Bowl ain't on, chat. But I don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't watch the Super Bowl. But I wonder what Dub got to say. He a YouTuber. His relationship is always something. I agree. I keep mine private. Yeah, I mean, you could keep your relationship as private as you want, but if somebody decide to expose your messages, then you know it is what it is.
Especially with a platform the size of Rubi Rose. Like, if you dating a girl that nobody knows about, maybe that might fly under the radar. But you're not gonna date a rapper, OnlyFans model. You're not gonna be able to do that. And she put a message out, and it's not gonna hit the blogs, right? So I think his choice of women also has a lot to do with it as well.
Somebody said somebody heard Neek and she's projecting it on the princess. All the smoke that I've had this today has been on DDG, but again, because of how y'all are, and I've been seeing it in the comments, instead of holding DDG accountable, because my issue in smoke has been with DDG this whole time. I did read her tweet, but 90% of this has been on DDG. But instead of holding the nigga accountable, instead of holding the situation accountable how it is, then you don't know nothing about my life unless I tell you. And because I said that I recently had a situation with a dude, that's all y'all going off of. But if I never said that, y'all never know that, because my opinion still rings the same. With or without anything, my opinion is still going to be the same. Y'all be coddling these people based on who they are, based on who has the more celebrity, based on who's more famous. That's who y'all blow the wind blows. Y'all go by, who do I like more? Who has more celebrity? Who's more appealing? Okay, I'm gonna take that side and I'm gonna condemn the other. No. Yo nigga come in my DM, I have a right to expose his ass, period. Now, I'm not even an exposed type of chick. I don't even do that. I don't even expose people and be like, this is this guy, this is that. You know, if I talk about a dude, it's very vague. And I don't give out, names and all of that. Not saying that I never will, because it might be a situation where I might need to. But y'all be wanting to protect these niggas for what? I just don't understand. The StreamYard link is in the chat. Definitely super fans. I'm not a super fan of nobody. And that'd be my thing. But I'm interested to see what y'all feel like. Somebody said these folks is low vibrational, lost in the sauce. Girl.
Yeah, no, I mean, I also agree with you too that Haley, but being in love is going to kind of skew your perspective, right? So she's a person who was with DDG. They had a falling out. She may kind of wanted to, respond and diffuse the situation and kind of protect her relationship. I understand that perspective, and I also understand your side too, which is like, what's going on, girl. Like, what's going on. Everybody sees it, and DDG's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was going after this girl. So I see both sides.
The fact is, people would not care if it was another girl because Haley is pretty rare. She's the wifey type. That's why the energy is different when it's about Haley. Y'all don't know what type she is from what she presents online. And another person says, did you do any research on Haley? Because it sounds like you're insinuating that Haley is only up there because of Beyonce. She is definitely in her position because of Beyonce. Are we dumb? You didn't list any of her accolades before Beyonce, which was what? She used to sing on YouTube, like many other singers. She got a line with Beyonce, just like Nicki Minaj got a line with Wayne, and Drake got a line with them. Now, that doesn't negate their talent. They're definitely talented. However, who they align themselves with gives them an extra boost. Are we not understanding how that works? Or do we think that just because you're talented, that means that you're automatically a A-list celebrity? Because there's so many people who are talented who do not get into certain situations or positions because of they're not aligned with certain people. When you get aligned with certain people, that gives you a leg up. That don't mean that you ain't talented, because she's talented. Her sister is talented. However, when you get aligned with these certain people, you get a boost that other people don't get to get. Okay, all right. She's in that position because of God, and okay, sure. Okay. Anyways, Unforgettable.
I mean, this just because she's the mermaid, that don't mean she a saint.
That's what these people think, child.
And I mean, I would want to know if he was in her DMs. So, but Rubi Rose did a live with Krishan. That's what I got.
Oh,
Up
what
here.
she say?
You want me to share my screen?
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on.
Was it any cursing or anything? Well, I've been cursing anyway. Go ahead. Goddess V says, y'all killing me calling this girl mermaid and princess.
I'm back.
Go ahead.
She said she just felt like Ruby needed to clear some stuff up because she done started some stuff with the shirt and stuff and the DMs.
Go ahead, play it.
I'm trying, Nick.
Oh, let me see if it's on a blog then.
Oh, it's cussing in there.
It's okay. I've been cursing anyway.
You may send it to
Let me
you.
see if it's on a blog. Yeah, can you play it?
It won't let me share my screen. There it go. I just sent it to you.
Let me see. How you send it to me?
DM. IG.
Oh, hold on.
And I still love you for whatever the fuck it was. I don't love him no more. Okay, you don't love him no more, but I feel like, yeah. So I said when I
Oh, they playing music. I can't do it. All right. Can't do it. They're playing music. All right. Live with Zan.
Hey, Nick girl. I
Hey.
just wanted to put my 2 cents in real quick because why are we acting like DDG is not the person at fault here? Like, why is Ruby wrong for putting him on blast?
Right.
That's
And
my
why do people
question.
think I'm coming at Haley? Like this person. Neek, I usually
Exactly.
love your commentary, but today it's personal with Haley. Calm down. It's not that deep. I don't have a problem with the girl. Y'all making me have an issue with her. We're calling out DDG.
Exactly.
I
And
don't
I
think
feel like
she's above
Ruby didn't
nobody
even.
to get her nigga put on blast.
And my problem is like they want to be mad at Ruby. They want to be mad at you. They want to be mad at everybody but DDG. Even the sister, like, how you want to fight her, but you don't want to get your brother in line? Why is it why is it always the woman that's wrong, but not the man that's over here trying to cheat? Or my bad, because it might not have been cheating, but trying to creep in somebody's DM. That's all that I had to say, because I feel like men are never held accountable, and that's wild. That's wild, because if the tables were turned and it was her caught creeping in somebody's DM, baby, we would never hear the end of it.
No, they would not. But
And
honestly,
that's
if it was Haley in a dude DM, they would still make these same excuses.
They would. They would. And I really just want to tell Haley, baby, stand up.
She's not like that. She wouldn't, she was just trying to see what her ex was doing. It would be excuses.
And I was actually on Twitter when they was doing this, and I was just like, I was fighting all the words, because I was just like, Haley, I know you see this, girl. I know you see this. And don't get me wrong, I'm a woman. I've dated around. I've been cheated on. I've been in situations like that. So I'm really looking at it from both sides. And I'm like, Ruby doesn't really owe this girl nothing, but it's absolutely crazy how nobody is calling that man out on his BS. Nobody. Everybody's just like, girl, you so wrong and this and that. And I'm just like, do you not see what this man is doing? Do we not see this? But this is okay. I don't care about her being a princess or anything else. Like, he's wrong. He gonna make Ruby seem like she's all these things in the world, but it's just crazy to me. And that's really all I wanted to say, because I hear what they saying. I'm looking at the chat and I see the vibe, and I'm just like, but none of y'all saying anything about him being wrong, whether he was with her or not. Nigga, you're wrong. Oh, excuse my language, but you're wrong. You're wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Girl, we already messed up the monetization.
I just had to chime in and say that, but I love you, Neek. I'm a fan. I watch all the time, and you're doing amazing. And keep going, because we watch and we love you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, child. And these people gonna stay mad, because my issue is them not sparing any other female and coddling these niggas.
And it happens a lot.
All they're gonna do is coddle the situation, patch it up, act like everything is perfect for her to go back so that they can continue living out their fairy tale, and the girl's still gonna be getting done wrong in the background. No, call it out for what it is.
Exactly. Haley, baby, stand up. Stand up. It's all right to be without a man for a little bit. It's okay. That doesn't mean you're bitter. It doesn't mean anything else.
Wang wang. I'm not gonna act like it's easy to just ditch a nigga, but we not gonna act like we can't see what it is.
That's right. And to the guy that was sitting there saying that Ruby ain't with nobody because she can't get nobody, like, let's be for real. If we're gonna be anything, be for real. She is a very beautiful girl. She got a lot going for her just besides her body. Okay, she could have a man if she wanted to. But y'all always want to make it seem like somebody's bitter. Maybe she just don't want to deal with anybody lying to her. She see what this man is doing. Maybe she just want to be happy for a little bit without a man trying to bring her down. I'm just saying, because I'm not bitter. I'm happy. I'm married. But it's always that narrative like, oh, she can't get nobody. She can't. Baby, be for real. We're going to be anything on this Super Bowl Sunday. Let's be for real.
Kev, do you have a response?
I appreciate her perspective. I'll just say I didn't say that she couldn't get a man. What I said, and I prefaced it to say she could have chosen to be single, but it's not because of GD. It's not because she chose not to be with DDG, because she had other relationships after him. So it's either all men ain't shit, and that's why she's single in her mind, or she's single because she chose to be. But it's not because this one guy is acting this way. That's pretty much what I was saying.
Oh, well, I understand. I feel that, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, because a lot of men go with that narrative like, oh, she's stuck on this and that. Like, maybe Shorty just wants to live and enjoy her life. Like, she's in her early 20s. Maybe she don't feel like being tied down and lied to, whatever the case may be. That's all I wanted to add in there. Let women live and be young and be happy and be single without being bitter. That's it.
Somebody said, don't block your blessings. What blessings? What blessings, sweetie? Stevie, what's up?
What happened
With what?
with DDG and Haley?
Oh, they had some little interruption in their bliss by Ruby Rose showing that he DM'd her.
She just want to try to mess that thing up, man. She
Oh,
she she mad because she ain't on Haley's level. That's what it is.
and that's why she unloaded the clip. Exactly what I was telling y'all. Remember when I told y'all, I'm sure people was trying to demean her, saying that she ain't on her level and whoop. That's exactly why she unloaded the clip on that ass. Just because of that.
Okay, but you gotta realize DDG could get any woman he want.
Uh-huh.
So of course, him being young, this was bound to happen.
Uh-huh. And Ruby just did it because why?
Because she ain't got nobody.
Uh-huh. And what else?
That's why. The fuck you mean? That's why.
And that's why she unloaded the clip on his ass.
And at the end of the day, Haley still gonna be with DDG. My boy.
So what did DDG do wrong in the situation?
What he do wrong? What he did wrong was be in a serious relationship with a person when he know he ain't ready for that. That's what he did wrong.
And what else? Nothing else?
No, nothing else. He ain't do nothing else wrong.
So he's free to DM his ex and stuff.
I mean, shit. I mean, if Haley still go be with him, why not?
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if anybody who exposed it, they're just bitter because they want the relationship, right?
I mean, what's the reason for her doing it? What's the reason for her doing it? It sounds like some immature stuff on her end. For you to sit up here and try to expose, if you was serious about exposing him, why you ain't go to Haley first, woman to woman?
How about what if she don't F with her like that?
Regardless, okay, if she don't F with her like that, what's the purpose of you showing whatever DMs y'all was doing or whatever?
You said, wait. Somebody said my moderator, who, I don't have a moderator called Destin. Wait. Neek, check your moderators. Who blocked somebody? Who y'all blocked? DM me on Instagram and I'll unblock you. I don't know who did what. Neek at night. Will you go back and look at my comments, which were respectful? I have supported your channel. Why did your mod or you time?
Sound like it's some problems in the chat.
I have not timed anybody out on this entire stream or blocked anybody. I'm not sure which moderator did anything. I'm on StreamYard, so it doesn't show me what's going on as far as the blocking goes. So if you seen somebody block you or something, let me know. Because I have no idea. If you send me a link with your YouTube page that you chat from on my DM, I can unblock you.
Now if DDG play his cards right, he could get both of them.
Somebody said Neek favors Ruby over Halle. That's clear. I don't know why, but hey, we all have our preference. I don't favor neither one of them over either one of them. I don't favor y'all coddling when these niggas get exposed based on who they the fuck.
It's just a slight mistake. Where he went wrong at is he wasn't being honest about it. You know,
and it was Haley who exposed Ruby, I'll feel the same damn way. Like, oh damn well, why you up in her DM?
What he needs to do is get both of his women under control. That's what he needs to do. You can't be half macking and having your little girls fighting each other like this. It's like kids, like having kids. You know, one fighting over who got the most candy. You know, you got to get them in order. And DD
y'all block y'all exes or y'all don't? You feel like what?
Wait, say that again, Neek.
Well, I can't ask you because you don't block your ex. What, everybody else, what are you?
Damn, that's how you coming.
We
That's
gotta
how
get
you coming in. Why we doing this? We already on DDG and now. Why we going there now?
Because I was asking another question and then I forgot who I was asking, so then I had to revert the question to everybody else on the panel. Do y'all think that it's important in entering a new relationship to block your ex?
I say if you still got feelings for that ex, or you know that ex still got feelings for you, and it's gonna be a threat to your relationship, hell yeah, block them.
How do you feel about exes reaching out to exes and they in a relationship?
I wouldn't give a damn. I'm single. I'm gonna do what the hell I want. You either go fall in line or you're not. It's that simple.
You know, me personally, I don't believe in talking to exes, right? They're exes for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in talking to exes because it obviously we see in this situation, it caused a lot of drama and a lot of confusion. I mean, I think DDG could have really diffused the whole situation if he'd just did this one thing after he got blasted. He would have been all right. He could have just said, yo, listen, my girl broke up with me. You know what I'm saying? I was horny. I was lonely. I hit up a shorty that I had a history with. And, you know what I'm saying? She took to the internet with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? I miss my girl, but she ain't trying to fuck with me right now. So it is what it is.
I agree.
Nick, it seems like you got hatred towards men. Do I got a hatred towards Haley or do I got a hatred towards men? Which one is
it? Make up y'all mind. Right. make up y'all mind.
Or do I hate men? Which one is it? 1 minute I hate Haley. Next minute I hate men. How about I don't give a fuck about no goddamn body?
Nick don't hate me. She just can't. See, Nick, she don't hate me. She just can't stand me, and that's what she like about it. She like to can't stand me. She be thirsty for that shit.
Now, come on now, y'all free to click the link if y'all want to.
Yeah, I really love to hear some of these people who are, talking in the comments adversely against you, saying negatively. I would love to hear them jump on the StreamYard and kind of give their 2 cents, live.
They don't want to give their 2 cents because they trying to watch us and watch the Super Bowl. No, you over here, you signed the death row.
See, this was the problem with DDG. He wasn't being honest. Like, if you get caught in some shit like that, like who was that who just said what DDG needed to do? He should have just been straightforward with Haley. That's all you got to do. Yeah, I fucked up. Shit. I was horny. I hit her up. That was my ex. So what you expect? You gotta expect me to kind of go back to my ex. And that's what a lot of people try to ignore. The fact that, if you have an ex, a baby daddy, a baby mama, or whatever.
If y'all want to click the link that I just put in the chat.
What you say?
No, they was asking how they get on. I was telling them they got to click the link that I just put in the chat.
And the reality is you might go back to your ex and hit it. That's the reality.
I don't want to hear about you and no ex. Hey.
I'm not talking about me, Neek. Where you talking? See, here you go with that bullshit, Neek.
You look pretty. What's your thoughts, girl?
I just think it's very funny how
you ain't in the building. What's up?
I just think it's very funny how every time a girl break up with anybody, the first thing men be like is, oh, well, she can't get nobody because she just wants. No, sir. Why do you care what she's doing now?
What are you talking about?
Everybody keeps saying, why do you are specifically the one who just said, so and so, if she can't get nobody, that's why she's doing this and that's why she's being alone and being petty and da 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 da. You, sir, you. What's your response? How do you know? How do you know she can't be with nobody?
Because she can't. Look at her. She up here on the internet for attention. That's why. What you talking about?
Okay, but the internet is people's job
You
every
are,
day.
Star, ain't
But
no,
there's
and
plenty
the
of people
thing is,
getting
ain't
paid on the
nobody
internet.
taking side. I'm just telling you what the reality is, a young girl.
And there's plenty of
Understand that
people
shit.
and there's plenty of
Man,
people
please.
making money on the internet. Neek is making money on the internet right now.
Man, we ain't talking about Neek making no goddamn money on the internet. We talking about this girl want some we talking about
Yep.
Rubi Rose want some attention.
Okay.
She could have hit old girl up and said this motherfucker tried to hit me in my DM.
Okay, why don't men do that? Why don't men do that?
Do
Why
what?
don't y'all hit each other? Why don't you hit the next man up as a man if a woman hits you up? Why is that on Rubi Rose to do? Please explain.
Because she all over the internet showing off this stuff when she ain't even got to do that. That's why.
He didn't have to be in her
Ain't
DM.
no
He never
nigga
had to
going
speak
on the
to her
internet
again.
blurt
He never had to speak
stuff
to her
out over a
again.
female. Look at
If
this.
he really didn't mess with her, why was he in her DM in the first place? But as you just said, your excuse would have been, because old girl broke up with him and he wanted some company. Okay, young man. That's some young
Yeah, I
shit
know
to
I'm
do.
a young motherfucking man. I know I'm a young man, goddammit. Shit.
Excuse me, Neek. Excuse me about the cursing, but baby, no, ma'am.
Girl, we done already messed up the monetization, child.
No, ma'am. Talking about some, she on the internet.
On the
That's
Super
why.
Bowl Sunday, we do accept cash apps and super chats, child. Okay, and we do like when y'all hit the like button, when y'all hit the share button. Period. Go ahead.
Where DD hey, is she still Haley still with DDG?
It sounds like it.
Okay, so what's the problem here? What's the problem, young lady? Since you got so much say, what's the problem? She's still with DDG.
The problem is
He handling his business with his.
The problem is the hypocrisy. We keep saying it. We keep
Go
saying
ahead.
how the perspective is Ruby's wrong because she spoke up when a cheater was trying to hit her up. And he on the internet all the time trying to play in her face, got this girl wearing her shirt and stuff. Boy, sit down. Sit down.
She doing it. She doing it. So
Sit
hey,
down.
who fault is that? She doing it.
Sit
She
down.
winning. Hey, young Haley is winning. She's playing her position. There's nothing we can do about that, lady. There's nothing we can do about that.
It's not about anybody doing anything.
So
What
it's about?
It's about how you're trying to make it as if Rubi Rose is doing something wrong. When all she did was expose a man, a supposed
Sweetie, she was wrong. Sweetie, she was just as wrong as DDG, as we want to put it.
She's single. How is she wrong? Because she exposed him? Because y'all don't like that?
No, because she's acting. No, young lady, because she's acting immature. She's acting. This lady almost 30 years old, acting immature about the situation. Handle your shit like a grown woman. You supposed to be a grown woman. You handle your stuff like that.
Okay.
And DDG's a grown man that ain't handling himself like a grown man. Let's not forget.
Is Haley still with him? Is Haley still with him?
That doesn't.
No. Is Haley still with him? If Haley is still with him, obviously he doing something right.
Okay. Wow. The bar. Okay.
Yeah, I know. God damn it, shit. She's still with his ass. That's all. At the end of the day, Little Miss Mermaid is still with my boy DDG.
Unmute your mic.
Hey.
Okay,
so my thing is about this. Was he either they were together or they weren't? Were they together or not?
Who wasn't together? They had a little tiff. You know how it go. Like, I ain't with you, but y'all really still together. Y'all not really broken up for real. So it sounds like one of those. They got in an argument and he was all the way settled.
Okay, so he's not disciplined sexually. Okay, that's another whole topic. But my thing is, she could have just hit her up directly though, like your nigga in my inbox. Like, get your nigga, because she really was triggered over her shirt, allegedly, if they did her shirt. That's what this whole thing is about, a t-shirt.
A t-shirt? So it's not about the fact that DDG Okay.
That's afterwards.
Nick,
She
let me
did one
find out.
thing right after
Girl,
the next.
you got it. Your viewers got it, girl. They got it, girl.
I mean, an indifference of opinion is what? All of us are not thinking the same either way. Because like according to the chat, they're saying you're acting too aggressive. But that's a whole nother topic. Like I was saying, either they are together or they're not.
I don't feel like, see, I'm the type of person, I don't feel like if we stop talking for a day that you just so broken up. If we break up for a day and you in the next female DM, then you didn't care about me in the first place.
Oh yeah, it's definitely over. It's definitely over.
I don't, and this was something that happened like in a matter of like a day that it seems like they probably, had their little tiff and was back together. I don't think if I start talking to you for 1 day, 2 days, and you already trying to slide on the next female, then nah, that ain't,
Right. Yeah, I got you. I get what you're saying. Wow.
I don't care if I say I ain't never talking to you again. I ain't with you no more. We broke up. Woo. If you are in another girl's DMs in less than a day, then I didn't mean nothing to you at all. I would feel like if I was her.
How old is DDG? Like 26, 24?
Hell no, he like 21.
He is not like no damn 21.
Yeah, ain't he like
he's
yeah?
mid-20s. He's like his mid-20s. He's not 21.
He in his mid-20s?
He's a young kid. He's young.
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Older than that.
He's still, I mean, that's another topic when you're talking about sexual discipline.
He in his peak.
Old enough.
Nah, he in his peak. He can't control that thing down there. He in his peak.
And also, were there other messages besides the 3 o'clock messages? Because it's like, it's not showing everything. Like, how many times did he hit her up? Was it just that day, or was it like all that month, all that week? Like, it's not giving much.
It gave enough for me. I don't, if you hit your ex up one time talking about
he's definitely wrong,
and you know that me and you just got into an argument, that's one time too much. I don't need too many a whole week and all that.
Well, the thing is, she's in love. She's not gonna go there. She's not going that fast. She's in love.
Yeah, I'm not saying she got to break up with him. I never said that one time in this stream. It's clear that she's going to be with him. However, I'm not about to, like, I don't need a whole lot. Like, I don't need a whole month of messages for me to be convinced that my nigga was in the wrong. Nigga,
and here's the thing. It's go happen again.
Much.
See,
it's go happen again.
Because like when this
because he like y'all said, he in his mid-20s. Oh, that's peak season. That's peak season right there.
He's 25 years
not
old.
Necessarily. Not
yeah, no. You 25 and you got money like that. Oh.
And you guys got to be watching to know him. I be hearing
we can't hear her.
Nah. Wait, what she say?
I can't hear her. It's the one with the living
room. We didn't hear what you
said. I want to say hi, Nick. I want to give you respect first. I miss watching your show. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a DDG person. I love DDG, but I like Rubi Rose. I like Halle, but I think all of them are wrong. You guys got to remember.
You going in and out, Wanda?
Yeah, I know. I don't have it on my headset. I need to put my headset on. Let me fix my headset. I'm sorry, Nick.
All right, we're gonna end stream in 2 minutes. So hopefully,
no, you not, Nick. You ain't finna end nothing in 2 minutes. But like I was finna, anyways. Like I was finna.
So hopefully, Wanda, get it together in the 2 minutes because we ending right at an hour 30. So you could keep run your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. I think we all need to understand all three of them is probably under 30 years old. So they go make mistakes and they go, have these type of issues. And it's all a learning process.
Nah. So you feel like men don't have any sexual discipline until they're like over 30?
And when you in your 20s, it's pretty hard to have discipline like that.
Did you hear me now, Nick?
Yeah, go ahead. You
Well,
can
I
continue
just want to,
talking,
first of
but
all,
the stream
like
gonna
I
be
said,
at
I want to.
30, but go ahead.
Can I speak, dude? Can I speak?
Go ahead.
I'm laughing at all of you guys. I'm like the guy in the middle that's up. I'm like the guy in the middle at the top. I've been watching DDG since he was in high school. So I know a lot of stuff about him. But Ruby Rose, I like her too. I like Halle. But I'm saying all of them are wrong. All of them are wrong because you got to understand they're young. They're very young. So you got to look at it like this law of attraction. We always say, why this shit happened to us? It happened because of us.